Forget France, Italy, and California. What if I told you they were all thousands of years late to the party? The real birthplace of wine, we're talking an 8,000-year-old tradition, is right here in the country of Georgia. We've come to its ancient Kakheti region to explore the oldest vineyards on Earth. And along the way, something happened that made this trip completely unforgettable. I'm Geoff.
And I'm Alexa.
Together, we're exploring the history and geography of the world, one place at a time. Our day exploring the Kakheti region is busy. We're visiting 2 wineries to learn more about Georgian wine culture, trying some local snacks, and visiting Georgia's city of love, Signagi. It's a long day, so we are starting bright and early. So we've just woken up, gotten ready. Now we are off to Liberty Square here in Tbilisi to hopefully find our tour guide who's going to take us all around, well, the oldest wine region in the world today.
I am so excited. When I knew we were going to Georgia, I knew we had to do this.
Where else can you possibly do this? I mean, France obviously is known for its wine, but so is Georgia. First things first, we need to find our tour guide. Then that might be the first challenge. Liberty Square, as it turns out, is quite big, and that's where we're meeting him. Alexa and I have officially found our tour guide. That's Aka right there.
Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well.
So we are going to be taken all around the Georgian wine region. We're going to see some really cool stuff. But of course, because this is largely about wine, our first stop is going to be a winery, which I think is only going to take about half an hour to get to. Either way, it's going to go by fast for you guys because you're not here with me right now.
Boo-hoo.
Now you might be wondering, why are we doing a wine tour in Georgia, of all places? Well, this small but mighty country is known as the birthplace of wine, and evidence of winemaking dates back to about 8,000 years ago. In fact, Georgia is famous for making wine in large clay casks, built underground. And this method is now a designated UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage. But Georgia is not only famous for its unique method of making wine, but also the varieties of grapes that are used to make the wine. There are over 500 unique and native grape varieties, making this one of the most diverse wine regions in the entire world. And so, now it's time to finally try some authentic Georgian wine. First winery, woo!
I think I've made it to wine heaven.
It's a lot of wine, man. Before our tour of the winery, we got to see the mass amount of wine, brandy, and chaa that this single winery produces. As Alexa said, it truly is wine heaven. And adorning the walls are different Georgian artifacts such as traditional chairs, musical instruments, and even drinking horns that ancient Georgians would use when it came time to drink their wine. With our wait over, it was finally time to try some of the wine. For this tour, we're visiting a more modern style winery that uses Georgian grapes, but makes wine like most of the rest of the world, in big metal tanks.
Trying our first wine, it is a dry white wine. Cheers.
Oh, it is dry.
It's dry. And it's cold, which is how white wine should be.
So we learned from our tour guide that this is the first winery that's more of a European style winery. And he did this on purpose so that we could actually try the difference between European and traditional Georgian wine, which is coming a little bit later today. But all in all, first wine, very good. And I don't typically like white wines.
I like all wine.
That is brand new information!
Red is my favorite, and rosé.
Same.
But just want to note, it's not even 11 a.m. It's gonna be a great day. Blink.
12 seconds later.
Can I get it to spit? There we go.
All right, cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, Kaumarjos.
Kaumarjos. I don't know.
Good.
You're doing amazing, sweetie!
This is good. This is semi-sweet, yeah.
Is semi-sweet?
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
I don't know if I could drink a lot of this. a real scramble to get this wine sometimes. Oh, that's great.
That's really
That's
good.
really great.
That's really good.
The difference between when Alexa and I got in and when we go out is gonna be very different. Oh my God.
I do have low blood pressure. Low blood pressure. So if the Georgian doctors recommend it, it's perfect. Well, that's good.
Oh, that's good.
I
It's
really
very
like that
sweet.
one.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's funny because they say semi-sweet,
Semi-sweet, yes.
but it's just really sweet.
Really sweet, yeah. There is a sweet, semi-sweet, and dry.
Wait, so those are sweeter than this?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Not for me. Not for me. I'll stick with dry and semi-sweets. So we're on our 5th glass right now, and a guy just in front of me literally filled up his entire glass. Again, it's like 11 a.m. We all have long days, I'm sure, but that's incredible.
When in Georgia.
When in Georgia.
This one is a really interesting wine because it is a rarer type of wine because the grapes can only be grown in this specific region. So, excited to try it.
Also, apparently, Stalin's favorite wine. Fun facts. Cheers. Oh, that's so sweet.
It's pretty sweet. So this is brandy or cognac. It smells like it. Oh my God. Salute.
Cheers.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine, and you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
It smells like
Oh
alcohol.
my God.
What do you think about the Georgian brandy?
It's strong.
It's strong.
It's strong.
It's very strong,
It's
yeah.
very strong.
Very soon they will try a bit stronger than this one.
They're gonna be stronger. Wow.
47. Cha.
Wow.
Yes. You ready?
Oh my.
Before ending our tour, we had to try the infamous chaa, which is a clear and strong liquor. Traditionally, chaa is made at home here in Georgia, but now most distilleries and wineries make some version of it as well. And Georgians like to flavor it with honey, oak, and even tarragon, which is what our chaa is flavored with. Whoa. Whoa.
I like that.
You feel it up here for sure.
I feel great.
First winery down, a lot of fun.
Very fun.
Very good wine. Did not necessarily expect the brandy, which was very strong, or the chaa, which also very strong. So I'm feeling it a little bit. Alexa, how are you feeling?
Same. Feeling good.
And so with that, we're off to Aka.
To try the Georgian traditional bread from the oven and the cheese.
Smart, because we've had alcohol, so now we need something to absorb that. Yeah,
Let's go.
it's very well planned. With our first winery down, it was time to continue our drive through the Kakheti region of Georgia, which is about 2 hours east of Tbilisi. And Kakheti is famous for being the wine-producing region of Georgia, making it an important economic region for wine and tourism. But it's not all vineyards here. Kakheti is large and has a wide range of geographic diversity from mountain ranges to semi-arid deserts, all of which do support wine production. As you drive through, you'll see small towns, rolling green hills, and of course, plenty of vineyards. All right, we have made it to our second spot here in the Kakheti wine region of Georgia, where we're gonna get some treats.
It's not that sweet.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got the goods.
If you look down in here, you can actually see the bread baking along the walls of this traditional Georgian oven. It's very hot right now. And you can see her putting more on. And you can like see it baking as it's just sort of clinging to the wall. It's unbelievable baking method. I would never have expected something like this. Some Georgian cheese. First cheese.
Good.
Really good. Really yummy. Second cheese.
A little bit more like soury almost. Also salty.
A little more sour. And the third cheese. And if you can see, they all have like holes in them.
Yeah, very aerated.
Kind of like Swiss cheese, but they don't taste like Swiss cheese. Lighter. Much lighter. All right, Alexa, what's it going to be? You have to pick one.
I'm between the first and second.
I think we'll go with number one.
The shape of the bread is incredible. I can't wait to try it. It is literally the length of my arm. Some cheese. A little bit more for good measure. Squeeze. Well, that's good.
Georgian cheese sandwich. Perfect. For after wine.
So good. Can't have any more cheese. For a lot of different reasons.
Say no more.
Onward to the next location.
Nap time.
A few minutes later.
Now that we've had a bit to eat to help soak up some of that alcohol, it's time to visit the town of Signagi, a beautiful town that overlooks much of the valley. As we drive through the cobblestone streets and start to see the amazing views, it becomes clear why this place is so special. Alexa and I have officially made it to the town of Signagi here in Georgia. Now, just in case you guys are worried that this was all going to be about wine, of course, there's going to be some history and culture mixed in. And this is going to be one of those places where it's just has so much history and so much beauty built in. Like already, it's incredible. Gorgeous views. And we'll get into more about this town in a little bit, but for now, we're just going to take it all in. Our first stop in Signagi is a 250-year-old fortress wall. This wall surrounds the town and provides amazing views of the surrounding area. What Alexa doesn't know is that this fortress wall is about to become a whole lot more special for the both of us.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
Oh boy. I don't know how to do this correctly. Alexa Diaz. Are you gonna cry? Probably.
As always.
Ever since we first split that bottle of Georgian wine, and I knew that we were coming here, I knew that this was gonna be the place. I didn't know where, because at the time I didn't know what we were doing yet. But I knew that this had to be the place. So with that said, Alexa Diaz, will you marry me?
Yes. Love you.
I love you too. And a smile for everybody. By the way, Aka's been on it the whole time, ever since we first scheduled it.
Congratulations, guys. Yeah.
Thanks, Aka.
For you? Oh, wow, great.
It's funny because we still have to finish recording this episode.
I can't wait to call my parents in like 5 hours when they wake up.
Because it's like 1 a.m. Yes.
Great.
Well, now I can stop sweating. It finally happened, guys. For the fans.
That is so sweet. That is so thoughtful.
I can be thoughtful.
I know. Well, I never said you couldn't, but oh my god.
Crushed it.
Oh my gosh. So right behind me, is actually the longest fortress wall in all of Europe. It is almost 5 kilometers long. And this wall is really important. We are in the town of Signagi. It was built over 250 years ago, and so was this wall for defense against Persia. There are about 6 gates and 26 of those kind of dome things. Like I said, this was primarily used for defense. But now, today, it gives you awesome views of the Inzali Valley, which is known for growing like watermelon, peaches, all the good stuff. And now, personally, it's known to me as a place where I got engaged, which is perfect because this is called the City of Love. A lot of people like to get married here, and it just feels so fitting.
I would also love to take credit for the fact that I knew that it was the City of Love before I proposed to Alexa here, but I actually didn't. That was just a very happy happenstance.
Now that the big moment has finally happened, we have one more stop, the Bodbi Monastery of St. Nino. Originally built in the 9th century, the monastery has been remodeled and now functions as a nunnery. It's a pilgrimage site in Georgia because St. Nino, a 4th century female saint, is buried here. Today, you can visit and see the beautiful architecture of the monastery and views of the rolling hills and working gardens. Now you might be thinking, isn't this a wine episode? It's true. We haven't had much wine yet, but don't worry because we're off to a small, traditional Georgian winery.
All right, we have made it to our final destination.
Yes, a family winery.
Throughout Georgia, family wineries can be found, but this hasn't always been the case. During the Soviet Union occupation, Georgia's winemaking was industrialized, leaving many of the smaller wineries and many of the unique grape varieties behind. But in 1991, after Georgia regained its sovereignty, many of the independent winemakers that were pushed away during the Soviet Union started to re-emerge. Lucky for us, our guide knew the perfect place to try some interesting local wine and celebrate our engagement. This winery uses a very special traditional Georgian winemaking method called Qvevri, which starts with fermenting the grapes in large egg-shaped clay vessels, the Qvevri, which are actually buried underground. By putting the Qvevri underground, the temperature remains stable, which is why Georgians have used this method for so many years. The fermentation and aging takes several months, but once the process is complete, the result is a complex, full-bodied, and delicious wine. Walking around the winery, we also got to see where they stored the wine after it's been fermented, and how they clean the Qvevri after each season. We even saw what Georgians used hundreds of years ago to clean the Qvevri. Now, if you can believe it, we still haven't had a real meal today. And so it's time for lunch at about 4 in the afternoon. Thankfully though, our hosts at the winery prepared a delicious Georgian meal and gave us a full flight of traditional wine tastings to pair with it. If you ever visit Georgia, you must try the amber wine. It's their specialty.
All right, so we have finally gotten our first orange amber wine, Qvevri wine. Any Georgians, if you guys are watching this, I'm sorry, I apologize. My accent is not good. But this is what it's, you know, a lot of Georgia wine is all about. This comes from the clay as part of the pot that they actually make the wine in. And that's why you get this really rich amber hue to it. And to that point, this is 8,000 years of winemaking history distilled right here in this little glass. Ooh, I'm not good at that. I'm a righty. Oh wow, it's like very like crisp and clean.
Yeah, very
You know, it's a natural wine, right? Yeah, wine can have like a lingering taste to it often, and this one just doesn't. It's very refreshing in a lot of ways, but in a way that's also not sweet, which I very much appreciate.
It's very dry.
Literally drinking history right here.
With the wine flowing and the feast coming to an end, this was truly the best way to end this special day.
Just one shot of cha-cha. So the one at the other place was green because it had tarragon in it. This one has oak barrel in it. Woo! Definitely feel that.
Yeah.
You know, I can see why people would drink that in winter. Like I feel flushed a little bit, right?
A little. Clears your sinuses.
You have all seen us come on just the best tour of the Kakheti region here in Georgia. We've tried a lot of great wines. We've seen some amazing places. I could not pass up the opportunity to more formally introduce our guide, Aka.
I appreciate it to have one beautiful day with you guys. Every minute it was beautiful. Proposal mostly.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you liked the wine tastings. So we had two wine tastings today. To taste it here, the organic wines, the Georgian Qvevri wines. So I'm glad that you enjoy with the wine tasting, and then overall there is tours.
If any of you are planning a trip to Georgia, you should. If you come here and you want to go on a wine tour or a tour into the mountains, because if you can believe it, Aka also does that, look in the description below. We are leaving a link for you guys to contact him. I cannot recommend this guy enough.
See you in Georgia.
Yes.
Today has been the most special day. We've had some beautiful wine, some beautiful views, some very special moments. Thank you for joining.
Personal stuff aside,
yeah,
I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode where we explored the Kakheti region here in Georgia. It's obviously very special for the winemaking, but also the people here are just so nice and so unbelievably kind and generous.
Warm and welcoming.
Very warm, very welcoming. Again, if you ever come here, do try and make it out to this region. It's something you can't miss if you come to Georgia.
Next week, we are heading to Armenia, and we're going to show you what it takes to get there.
Because as it turns out, catching a simple flight from Tbilisi to Yerevan is not actually all that simple. So instead, we are hopping in a car and driving all the way down, and we're going to see some cool stuff along the way. So come back next week
for another adventure. See you then.
You turned around too quickly. I'm doing it.
I'm trying to think of what I'm going to say. What have you already said? I've already forgot everything.